L inverse of s by s power 4 plus 4a power 4. I think it is reached the maximum limit. I think 4a power 4. Right? I think similar problem I gave yesterday as a homework in the this one. Okay. So how do we find out this? Let us assume that f of s is equals to s by s power 4 plus 4a power 4. Now the idea is to write this into partial fractions. Now how do we write this into partial fractions? Can anyone tell? You can write the partial fractions once you write the denominator, once you factorize the denominator, right? So how can we factorize the denominator? Can we write it as s square plus 2a square whole square? Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
So what is the advantage in writing like this? So that I can try to write it as a plus b whole square form, right? So if
Yes.
I write it as s square plus 2a square whole square, how much I have to subtract?
4s
4a square s square. Am I right? Now this 4a square s square can be written as 2as whole square, right? So s by
Sir,
tell me.
s plus 2s square whole square, no sir.
This is s power 4, right? This is s power 4.
S square.
Where?
Yes,
S,
sir. Correct.
s power 4, s power 4, 4a power 4. Is that fine now?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I can write it as s square plus 2a square whole square minus 2as whole square. Now it is in the form x square minus y square. X square minus y square is x minus y into x plus 1. Therefore, this is s by, okay, s square plus 2a square minus 2as, s square plus 2a square plus 2as. Okay, so I'm going to write it as a quadratic function. So s by s square minus 2as plus 2a square into s square plus 2as plus 2a square. Okay, now how can I rewrite this further? Finally, the idea is to find out the inverse Laplace transform, right? So how do we write this into inverse Laplace transform? Before that, we need to do some more modifications. Now it is see s square minus 2as. I can write it as a square plus a square, right? S square minus 2as plus a square would be s minus a whole square plus a square. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And the next term also I can write it as s plus a whole square, s square plus 2as plus a square. That means s plus a whole square plus a square. Is it okay? Okay. Now before now how can I
Sir,
read? Tell me.
sir, one student is saying that she want to log in, but 100 members are present, so you can't log in. It's saying it's himself.
That's what yesterday I messaged. No. So whoever is not able to log in, okay, they can watch my video lecture. Okay, after this class, this recording will be uploaded in Google Class. Okay, so tell her
Okay, sir.
to. So just tell her to go through my instructions that was posted yesterday night. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So if I want to write this into partial fractions, how can I write this into partial fractions? Okay. So s square minus 2as plus 2a square minus s square plus 2as plus 2a square. Can I write like this? if I write like this, how with what value I have to divide? See, I have written minus here. That means s square gets cancelled. 2a square gets cancelled. So what is remaining?
4a
2as minus how minus 2as is 4as.
plus
But numerator you are having only s. That means I have to divide with the 4a.
4 4
I have to divide with the 4a.
4.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Now, so this is the partial fraction. This is the partial fraction of the given function f of s. Okay. So now using this technique, using the previous step, I can rewrite this as 1 by s minus a whole square plus a square minus 1 by s plus a whole square
Plus
s plus a whole square plus a square. Okay. Now what is the advantage in writing like this? Now this term is in function of s minus a. This term is in function of s plus a.
Let's say
We have some property to use to find out inverse
Function.
transform of this, right? So if I want L inverse of f of s, if I want L inverse of f of s, what is this? Using linearity I can write it as 1 by 4a. Okay. L inverse of 1 by
1 by
s minus a whole square plus a square minus L inverse of 1 by s plus a whole square plus a square. Is that okay? Now for each term I can apply first shifting theorem and get the result, right? So L inverse of f of s is equals to, so this is 1 by 4a into, for the first thing, what is the
e power 18
e power 80 into, can you tell me the
L
answer
inverse of
quickly? L inverse of
square
by
plus a square.
s square plus a square
plus a square.
minus, what is this?
E power minus
E
80
power minus 80
Minus
is L inverse of
L inverse of 1 by s square plus a
1 by
square.
square plus a square.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shall I proceed?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to copy this in the next screen. Okay. So L inverse of f of s would be equal to 1 by 4a e power 80. What will be the inverse transform? What is the inverse transform of 1 by
a sin 1 by
1 by a sin 80? Okay. So sin 80 by a minus e power minus 80 into
minus 18
again 1 by a
1 by
Sin.
sin
1 by a sin 80. So can I take this sin 80 by a common?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is 1 by 4a into sin 80 by a. This is e power 80 minus e power minus 80.
Minus 18.
Okay. And if I write 2 here, what happens? And this has to be written as 2. 2 into 2, 4. Now what is this? This is nothing but sin h80. So this is 1 by 2a square sin 80 into sin h80. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
it's an important model. Okay. So you just observe how we factorized it. Okay. And again, it is simple application of partial fractions as well as first shifting property. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So just take one more problem before going to the next property. Note down this one. Find L inverse of e power 4 minus 3s. E power 4 minus 3s by s plus 4. S plus 4 whole power 5 by 2. E power 4 minus 3s by s plus 4 whole power 5 by 2. Tell me what to do. What should be my first step?
Second shifting property.
Before second shifting theorem, what should I do?
Splitting.
Ah,
Splitting the
you
exponential.
have to write. You have to split the exponential, right? You have to write this e power 4 minus 3s as
E power 4 into
e power 4 minus 3s equal to e power 4 into e power minus 3s. And e power 4 is a constant. Therefore, I can bring that constant outside the inverse Laplace because L inverse is linear operator. Okay, so I can write this as e power 4 into L inverse of e power minus 3s into 1 by s plus 4 whole power 5 by 2. Do you agree?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, which property I should use?
Second shifting.
Second shifting, because whenever exponential is multiplied, you just apply second shifting theorem, right? What is a here? 3.
3.
A is 3. So this is e power 4 into what second shifting theorem says? H of t minus 3 into,
3.
put a bracket, find out L inverse of the function,
1 by s.
replace t with
T minus.
t minus 3. Is that okay? Now, how do you evaluate this L inverse of 1 by s plus 4 whole power 5 by 2?
First shifting.
H of t.
First shifting property.
Shifting.
Yes,
H
sir.
of t minus 3. Am I right?
E power minus.
E power minus 4t
14.
L inverse of 1 by s power
1 by s power 5 by
5 by 2.
5 by 2.
Replace t with
T minus.
t minus 3. Okay. And if you are not answering, please mute yourself because background some sounds are coming. All of you, please listen. Mute yourself if you are not trying to answer. Okay. If you are trying to answer, please unmute yourself. So this is e power 4 h of t minus 3. See the parenthesis e power minus 4t. Now what is L inverse of 1 by s power 5 by 2?
E power 3 by 2 by
2 by gamma of 5 by 2.
gamma of 5 by 2.
E power 3 by 2 by gamma of 5 by 2.
5 by 2.
So is that okay? So let us keep that gamma 5 by 2 as it is. Let us not simplify this. Later, if you want, you can simplify this. So how can I write this? Now bring constants outside. What is constant? E power 4 by gamma of 5 by 2. And you know what is gamma of 5 by 2? That is 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into root pi. That
3 by 2
always
into
write
pi,
down,
yes.
right? So h of t minus 3. Now wherever t is there, I have to replace t with the t minus 3.
T
T
minus
minus 3.
So this is e power minus 4 into t minus 3 and replace t with t minus 3 whole power 3 by 2.
3 by 2.
That's it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So it is in combination of second shifting theorem as well as first shifting
First
theorem.
shifting.
First shifting.
Is that okay? Okay. So these are the problems. Okay. Main models on linearity, partial fractions, first shifting theorem and second shifting theorem. Okay. Now we'll proceed to the next property. Okay. Before going to the next screen,